TxStampin Sharon. I have got a little project that I'm going to share with you today. This time of the year, I'm writing more lists than I even know what to keep up with. So this is going to help me, and I hope it helps you. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do so below. And then after you subscribe, you can hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload a video. Let's get started. This is a project that I have done for years. I love having lists, but I hate having lists all over the place. So this way it keeps me organized, and I hope it helps you too. So we're going to assemble it together, and I have several pieces already prepared. This is actually 6 inches by 6 inches of the beautiful brightly gleaming designer series paper that I love. And if you've been watching me, you know how much I love it. I have a regular R.S.V.P pen that we're going to be working on. You will need some tear and tape. As you can see, I've already applied it to part of my project. And then I have another piece of designer series paper, and this measures 7 inches by 10 1/4. Okay, so it's 10 1/4 by 7 inches. Next, I just typed up on my computer receipts of my purchases, cut it down, and then I measured my cardstock. So I'll give you the measurements, but it really isn't going to help you because it just depends on the font. I use like a size 28 font to make it nice and big. However, my piece measures 2 inches by 3 3/4. I've also done the same thing again, and this measures 2 3/4 by 4 inches. Any longer than 4 inches, it's not going to fit on the front of my holder. I have a piece of brightly gleaming that we're going to be using to cover the top. We don't want just a red. It doesn't match our colors. And this was like 1.5 inches by 4 inches, I believe. Yes, 4 inches. And I will tell you, I went to the office supply store, bought a stack of them, and had them cut 1 inch off so that I would have room for my pen to go inside the case right alongside my notepad. So I've already added the tear and tape to the back. I figured you didn't need to watch me do that. Just going to remove it. And I'm only going to do one side at first. I want to make sure that I'm nice and lined up. And it really doesn't matter how long you do it. I just wanted it to go over the top and then tuck in behind the back. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. So once my once this notepad is all emptied, it is fairly easy to pull this off. I mean, it's going to take you a while. It'll be on there, you know, through the holidays perhaps, but it will come off pretty easily off of the plastic. So these are just the Stampin' Up! Cases that you can purchase. I think you get a pack of 6. You know, I'm thinking that I'm going to go ahead and just make some of my adult children one of these, because then they will be organized for the holidays. And I kind of picked neutral patterns because guess what? This doesn't just have to be for the holiday season. It can go all the time. So that's going to go right there. But that's kind of boring, so let's pretty this up. I have a piece of designer series paper that is, the most important part is that the length is like 3 1/4, okay? The width, this is 1 inch. If you go much more than that, it's really too tight to go into the pen barrel. So I'm just gonna start by trying to get this to fold. And it needs to be really, really tight. It's been a while since I've made one of these, so I forgot. I did take and use the actual barrel to help me get it started. And then just really, really tight. There we go. Chopsticks, yeah, that helps. So we just want to push it down to meet the lid. And then when we put this back in, there we go. Now we have a nice pretty pen and it matches our papers and everything. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to place this here just for measuring. And we want it centered. And we're going to open this back up. There we go. This is what we're actually going to be putting our receipts in. But before we attach it, I'm going to take my 2-inch circle punch, kind of eyeballing in the center. This just allows me to keep up with all my purchases during my shopping time. I think I forgot to mention that I have scored this at 1/2 inch all the way around. We're just going to fold those flaps in. Giving everything a good rub. If you ever need any help placing an order on my website, which that link is in the description box below, please feel free to contact me. The contact me button is also there. I know that sometimes, sometimes computers can be a struggle. So there we go. Oh, we forgot our pen. Now I am all ready to go shopping. Happy stamping, y'all!